Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today's video is going to be another haul video. The last haul video I filmed was about 2 months back, and since then I have a few more new products. There were a couple of sales, more than a couple actually. There were a few sales and I purchased a few things. So I thought let me share these products with you. And also the Festival of Lights, Diwali, it's coming, and I have decked up my studio also a little bit, and I just wanted to come here and say happy Diwali to you guys wherever you are. If you are celebrating Diwali, then happy Diwali, have a great one, have a safe one. And without much further ado, let's quickly get started with today's video. Okay, so as I mentioned, there were a few sales here and there at Sephora, on Cult Beauty, so I ended up purchasing a few things I was eyeing for some time. So let me share them with you. First of all, I will start off with the base makeup products. I got a few things for review on the channel, so I will show you those things first. I got 3 foundations which are new. First of all, we have this one which I got very recently, the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation Stick. I got the shade Toffee, and it's still very difficult to open. I mentioned it in the video I did. So this is how the packaging looks like. I got the shade Toffee. It's a really nice match for me. I have used this foundation stick in the recent Get Ready With Me video I did. So if you want to see this in action, then do check it out over there. I will also do a dedicated video on this once I'm done using it a little bit more. But my first impressions were really good. I think it's a very nice natural looking foundation, very lightweight, and I loved how it looked on my skin. This is how the packaging looks like. It's nice. It looks pretty nice. The packaging to hold, it's a little bit lightweight and flimsy kind. It's not very luxe feel to it, but still I have used it once on the channel, so you can check out the video. So that was the first foundation. I got 2 more foundations, same foundation, 2 shades. First of all, we have the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. This is the shade Syracruse, and this is how this foundation looks like. Today I am wearing this foundation, so this is the shade Syracruse, and this was, I found it just a tad bit light. It will work on me even if I don't buy another shade. Also, this should work fine. I can make it work, but I was like just a tad bit light, just because I love the finish of the foundation. It's a soft matte finish, very lightweight, and dries down completely on the skin. So I thought of getting another shade. So I have also got the shade Tahoe. I will do a dedicated video on these foundations so you can see a demo. So this one is the shade Tahoe, and Tahoe I have around here, and Syracruse I have around here. So I have used both of these foundations on my face today. Definitely I will do a dedicated review on this foundation. First impressions are very good. I have used it I think 3 times till now. Once I use it a little bit more, I will come soon with a video on this. Probably next week I should be able to get a video up for it. I've also got the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. Really like this concealer as well. Today I haven't used this concealer as much, just a little bit around the mouth. I have got the shade Caramel. This is how the shade looks like. Caramel. It's a really good match for my skin tone. So in the NARS foundation video which I do, I will demo this one as well. So this one is the soft matte concealer. So this is a more of a thicker consistency concealer. This will be good for covering spots or any kind of pigmentation which you want to cover up. You need a more thicker concealer, not very liquidy and creamy. So this will get the job done very nicely. So loving this concealer too. Okay, I have got another shade of the Too Faced multi-use concealer in the shade Honey. I am not really sure if I have shown you guys the swatch of this. I was threatened that day by somebody in my comments that I haven't shown you the swatch of these 2 concealers. I'm pretty sure I have done it in some video, but just for her, I think I will swatch these 2 shades. So I already had Chestnut shade, and you guys know how much I love this concealer. I have already spoken about this in my best concealers video, and there I saw that I haven't swatched it, so that was a little weird. So this is the shade Chestnut. Whoever wants to see the swatch, here it is. stop threatening me. So here is chestnut and here is honey. Both the shades are not my perfect matches. I just mix the both shades and use. So the lighter one you can see is honey. So honey and chestnut I use by mixing them up. Chestnut is a little bit too deep for me and honey is light, but honey I can still use as a highlight concealer. So I got the new shade of the concealer as well. Then we have a new powder in the house too, the Laura Mercier powder. I really like the texture of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So I got the new shade. This is in the shade honey, and love how it looks on my skin tone because it has a more warmer yellow kind of a tone. This is how it looks like. So it's a very finely milled powder. You guys know Laura Mercier powder is very cult. It doesn't have any shine or anything. It's a very matte finely milled powder, and I really like it for my under the eyes. So I really like it. I have the original as well if you want to see a comparison. I'm planning to do a separate video doing a comparison of how both of them look like. So this is how both of them look like. Okay, I hope you can see a little bit at least. So there is the yellow one and there is the white one. I will try to give you a better close-up here where you can see how the colors differ. So I think for my kind of skin tone this one will work great. Earlier Laura Mercier used to have only this one, the translucent original color, but now she has two more shades and I got the shade honey. There is one more which is deep, I think, so that will also be very interesting to see how it is. Okay, next we have some eye products. So I have got 3 mascaras. I was out of mascaras and I wanted to try some new mascaras. The Benefit Bad Gal and the Essence Lash Princess mascaras, they are my favorite, and that's why I usually use both of them. I have used up and I just put it in my empties basket, and I wanted to order new mascaras. So these are the 2 new mascaras I have ordered. First one is the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes mascara. So this is supposed to be a very lengthening, volumizing mascara. Then I also ordered this one, the Hourglass Instant Extensions mascara. This is from Sephora itself. This one is also from Sephora. Both are available here. The Instant Lash Extensions mascara is the new one from Hourglass. The Hourglass Caution mascara I have used before, and I also have a mini one right now. It's pretty good. You have to work quicker and to prevent clumping, otherwise it works great. It is nicely volumizing and lengthening, gets a lot of definition, but you cannot layer the product too much, otherwise it gets very clumpy. So I wanted to try this one, and I have another mascara which I got free because of the NARS foundations. The NARS foundations I purchased, I got few NARS products free. So this NARS Climax mascara was one product which I have got free. So with these 3 mascaras I have already filmed a video. It should be a video before this one or it should come next. So do watch out for the review. Then I got a few eyeliners. I recently realized that I was out of liquid black liners. Imagine the moment when you realize you are out of liquid black liners. I was like, oh my god, I don't have any liquid black liner. I have one, the Chambord one, but that's about it. I mean, it's not my absolute favorite. I was missing that nice liquid liner pen. The Chambord one is a dip one. So I ordered this one from Urban Decay, the Perversion liner, and I am really enjoying it so far. It's very fine. It is a brush tip liner. The packaging is just superb. It feels so luxe and heavy. This is how it looks like. The Perversion line actually is really good. I have tried their mascara as well. That also, I love the mascara. It's more of a wet formula, but I just love the Urban Decay Perversion mascara as well. I should get it sometime. But this is how the liner looks like. It has a very similar packaging. This is how the brush tip looks like. Really pointed, fine. And I usually prefer brush tips. So this is perfect for me because I feel like brushes are just more easier to manipulate. So this one is a waterproof eyeliner, fine point eye pen. So the point is really fine. It's waterproof, sweat proof and long wear. That I agree, it's really long wearing, and I've been using it a few times and I really like it. It's nice and black. Today also I have used it. Very easy to apply with the fine point tip, and yeah, so far it's been working great. And I have another eyeliner from NARS. This is also free, which I got with the NARS order. I don't know what kind of promotion Sephora was having, but I got this NARS pencil, and this is the NARS High Pigment Long Wear Eyeliner. So I'm actually going to be out of black eyeliners also pretty soon. I think currently I'm using the Faces All-Time Pro one and Urban Decay Perversion, both of them, and the rest Lakme and Color Bar, I think they're going to finish soon. So good, I have one more. And this one is also free, so I got a lot of free stuff. This is from Kat Von D, the tattoo liner. This one also I really like, but this is not a brush tip, this is a felt tip. So, and I realized that I like brush tips more, so I will use it. The formula of this one is very good. It's budge proof, it completely doesn't move, so I will definitely use it. I've used it many times before, but after all the Kat Von D controversy, I stopped buying this one. So I got a mini one free, so definitely use it. Okay, so colored products, I have a few palettes to share. The first palette which I purchased during one of the sales on Sephora is the ABH Norvina Mini. This is what I have on my eyes today. It's a very interesting palette. There was a point where I was kind of feeling the need to buy a new palette. I was like, I haven't purchased a palette in so long. So this was one of the first palettes I purchased after my palette purchasing break, and I was really excited about it. I was actually eyeing it for a really long time, but I didn't I just didn't end up buying it. But because there was a sale, I thought, okay, this is a perfect opportunity to buy this one. This is a 9-pan palette from Norvina. I already have the pink version, and this also really interested me. There are beautiful mattes in here, and there are 3 different texture shadows. This one is a pink white duochrome shade, and these 2 are glitter shades, and they have self-adhesive. Today I have used this palette for this eye look, and the shadows are really good quality. It was very easy to work with, and even the glitter which I have used, this glitter right here on my eyes, it's very nice. It has a little bit of fallout, but that fallout is not like other glitters. Very easy to work with. I love this blue, which is also like a glittery finish. It has that duochrome kind of a shift. So I am planning to do a video on this one on my palette reviews channel. So if you are interested to see reviews of these palettes, then do subscribe to my other channel where I do my palette reviews, show swatches, looks and everything. Here I don't go too deep into palettes. I may use it in like Get Ready With Me or makeup tutorials. But if you want to see in-depth reviews of palettes, then you have to head over to my other channel. So this was the first palette I purchased. Then I ended up buying this one as well. There was a sale on Cult Beauty, and I have been eyeing this palette since so long, and because of the sale I thought, okay, this is the perfect opportunity to get this one. I didn't want to pay full price for it. So this one is the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette. This came out quite some time back, and I held up for quite a long time, but finally I just gave in and bought it. I really like the packaging of this palette. It is a very big reason why I wanted it. So beautiful and pretty. This is a really cool packaging, and this is mainly a very metallic palette. I love the texture and how all the shadows look like. So this is how all the shadows look like in the palette. It has that marble effect on the shadows, and I have used this palette actually a couple of times to create 2 looks. The looks turned out really pretty, and the matte shades also work out very well on my skin tone. The deeper matte shades and even the lighter ones are good for blending out and highlight. So I'm quite enjoying this so far. It's a metallic kind of a palette. The colors are more on the pastel-y side, so it's a little bit different. They look very intense in the pan here, like it's going to be an intense blue and an intense green, but they are more on the pastel-y side when you apply on the eyes. So I'm thinking of doing a video on this one as well on the new channel, and I am going to have that video up very soon, hopefully this week itself, so that you can see. Another palette which I purchased was this one, and I was eyeing this palette for a really long time. I had already decided that if it comes to Singapore, I am definitely going to buy it. The Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. I have spoken about this in my latest video on the other channel. Already reviewed this, my full thoughts. I have shown you looks, swatches, even done my comparison with the Gingerbread Spice palette, which I already have. So for more details, just visit my other channel and check out the review. This is how the palette looks like. Quite good, quality is very good. If you are interested, then I will definitely recommend it. Although the color story, I would say, is not very unique. There are a lot of palettes which have been done like this, and I've spoken about it more in the other video, but overall this is also a good palette. Like it. Finally, my certified palettes order came in, I think last month, or after I filmed the previous haul. This came in. So I had ordered 2 certified palettes. They were having 2 for 30, I think. Yeah, they had an offer where you could buy 2 palettes for $30. So I purchased 2 certified palettes. I really love this brand, the palettes. The color story they're just so beautiful, and I've heard very good things about the quality. So this is a UK based brand. So the first one is the Affinity 2. Maybe I should show Affinity first. So this one is the Affinity palette. It's very popular in the indie brand community. This is how the Affinity palette looks like. All matte palette, I think. Yes, all matte palette with beautiful purples, pinks, yellows, oranges. Beautiful palette. And I really wanted to have 1 certified palette, but gladly I got 2 for the price of 1. So that's great. And I have the Affinity 2 palette as well. This is also all matte, like majority is matte, but there are 3 or 4 shimmers also in this. And this one is a blue-green palette. I think this palette, it will be amazing. I love how all the greens look and all the blues look, and both of them together, it's going to be great. And I think there are a couple of duochrome shades also in this palette. So this review will also go up on the other channel. So very happy to get 2 certified palettes. Okay, then I got a holiday set, my first holiday set. I think I have bought holiday palettes, but this one is the first set I purchased. The Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Fenty Glow Trio. So I will do a separate video on this one. I want to show you the swatches and everything, so I will open it in another video. But this one has the Gloss Bomb lip gloss, which I love. I have this lip gloss, but mine is currently running a little bit low, so I'm happy to get another one. I just love the texture and how it looks. But in this one they have a new cream blush in the Fenty Glow shade. Love this shade, so I'm very interested to see how the blush is going to look like. And I don't have the Fenty cream blush formula yet, so I'm excited to try the formula. And then we have the same Fenty Glow shade in the highlighter, and I really like the Fenty highlighter formula. I have one highlighter and I have one blush as well. Both have very smooth finish, so I am excited to see how this one will look on my skin. And I want to do like a first impression video on this one, so I will do that. Probably I'll film it next. Okay, next we have a product I think we all knew I would buy. So I purchased one more shade of this Natasha Denona Chromium in the shade Ultraviolet. I also wanted to get Scarab shade, but it is not available anywhere. So right now I have 2 shades. In the first haul I had shown you Dog Ben, and this one is Ultraviolet. So I really liked the formula of the first one I purchased. They are very saturated, they are not very glittery. I do prefer multichromes which are a little bit more subdued and glittery. Rather than having too much pigment, I want them to have a nice subtle shift and a lot of glitter and sparkle in. That's my kind of multichromes I like. So I really like the Devina Cosmetics multichromes, because they have that very light sparkly shift to the eyeshadows. But these are more saturated, so this is something new which I have in my collection. Let me quickly swatch. So this one was Dog Ben, which I already showed you before. The tiny The tiny tubes of this one just prevents me from swatching them again and again. And this one is ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is really pretty. It has a green violet shift. Okay, so the first one here is Dog Ben and the other one is ultraviolet. I hope you can see how the shadows flip. Okay, so I'm going to do a video on these as well. Look at that. These are just mesmerizing. Duochromes are, I love duochromes. If I could wear duochromes every single day, I will wear duochromes every single day. Okay, and down to the last two products. First one is this one from Victoria Beckham. This is a eyeshadow, a single eyeshadow in the shade Mink. So this one is supposed to be a crystal infused eyeshadow. These are called Victoria Beckham Lid Luster, and the reason I purchased is because of Mel Thompson. She mentioned that this is a beautiful taupe eyeshadow in her one and done single eyeshadow video, and I really liked that video. And oh, I was showing you the the back. So this is how this one, the back side looks like, and this is how the front looks like. It's very luxe. It feels really nice. So I got this from Cult Beauty, and there was I got it with the Urban Decay palette. So this is how this shade looks like. Whenever I find out that there is a single shadow which is supposed to be so good and it has a taupey vibe, I need to have it. So this is so beautiful, and it has a lot of shimmer, sparkle, crystals infused. So I love those kind of shades which has that shimmer, sparkle, crystal infused. I haven't really used it yet. I just bought it and kept it. So this is how this one looks like. Let me swatch it. I was hoping that this would be a little bit more taupey, plummy sort of a vibe, but this is more like a taupey gray sort of a vibe. Okay, so I will be using it for sure. I love taupe shades, and yeah, I can't help it. I just love taupe shades. Okay, one more free gift which I got is this Pixie by Petra gloss. This is the sheer rose color. I don't remember with which one I got this. Maybe with the NARS order only I got this free gloss. So this gloss looks something like this. It's more of a like a pinky, light pinky mauvey gloss. This is how it looks. I haven't really tried it yet, so this one is free. I will try it. I'm not that much of a gloss person, so I just love the Fenty gloss. I think that's one of my favorite glosses I have used so far. Okay, and other than that, I haven't really tried many glosses like very religiously, so I am not the best expert in glosses, but I will definitely try this one out. Okay, and the last product for the day are some lipsticks, and I have already done a video on these lipsticks, the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks, and this was the best product I purchased this month. These lipsticks are just so beautiful, lovely texture, super pigmented, and the colors I just love. So do go ahead and check out my video. It's on this channel only. I will try to link all the videos I have done in the description box below. Someone was asking me to swatch Myth, the shade Myth. I have 4 shades. Now the shade Myth with the Pat McGrath shade, so I'll just do it. Myth. I have done all the swatches and I have spoken a lot about this lipstick in the other video, so I'm not swatching all the shades. And she wanted me to swatch it with the shade Deep Orchid from Pat McGrath. This is a completely different shade. It's more of a purpley plum. So she just wanted to see, so I'll just show you guys. So this one is Deep Orchid, which is a purpley plum shade, plummy berry purple shade, and this one is more of a red. So on my skin tone they look totally different. So those are different shades. Okay, so that's it guys. Those are all the products I have purchased so far. Some of them I have already reviewed on the channel. Palettes will come on my other channel. I will post the reviews there, and the rest of the products, I think there are a few foundations and the powder and the Fenty product which I will review on this channel very soon. So stay tuned. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're watching me for the first time, I really hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.